towers and bulletproof escalades. War ready, we're making a mess today. Weapons of mass destruction, nuclear buttons set the accidents. Heist of the century, heroic faith. Hebrew Israelites wait to demonstrate. Penalties face, prisoners. War.
Yeah, it was interesting how it happened because I knew absolutely nothing about it. It was just a feeling.
Yo, welcome back. This is Bruce Leaf. You were tuned in to my philosophy on hypocrisy. Alright, we're gonna get straight to it, and it's gonna go like this. A lot of fuck shit going on, but guess what? Ain't nothing new. It's the same old get down. Rig sports is still at a go. Alright, NBA season just started off, so guess what? They need to bring some attention to the eyes, because ain't no one really paying attention to any of this bullshit. So, who is James Naismith? Alright, James Naismith invented basketball in December 1891. He was a Canadian physical education instructor at the YMCA International Training School, now Springfield College. In Springfield, Massachusetts, he created the game to be less injury-prone indoor sport for the students during the winter. So, why he invented it? Naismith was tasked with creating an indoor game that would keep athletes in shape during the cold New England winters and be safer than existing sports. How he invented it. He developed the original 13 rules for the game and used a soccer ball and 2 peach baskets for the first hoops. The first public game of basketball was played on December 21st, 1891. I'm giving you all this information so we can ask, was James Naismith a Freemason? And the answer is yes. James Naismith was a Freemason. He was initiated in the Russell Lee Lodge in Springfield, Massachusetts in 1894, and later affiliated with the Lawrence Lodge No. 6 in Kansas, where he served as the worshipful master from 1927 to 1928. James Naismith, the inventor of basketball, is a Freemason. So let's check this out. This is from the King's Lodge No. 461, the Masonic roots of basketball, from Dr. James Naismith to Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. And there you see Shaquille O'Neal with his Masonic ring. And he doesn't hide it from anybody. He puts his ring and he mentions his fraternal order live on national television and puts his ring on display. So discover the Masonic origins of basketball. Learn how Dr. James Naismith, the Freemason, invented the sport, and see how the legacy continues today with Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Explore the connection between basketball and Freemasonry, and find out how you can join the storied brotherhood. And there's your invitation, y'all. Everyone is invited, but not all can be welcomed or initiated, right? So we're gonna keep the ball bouncing right here, y'all. The birth of basketball. In December 1891, while working at the YMCA International Training School in Springfield, Massachusetts, Dr. James Naismith was tasked with creating a new game to keep his students active during the winter's months. Drawing on his Masonic principles of fellowship and teamwork, he devised basketball. So they're already telling you he's already tied in within the fraternal order. He's already part of the brotherhood. Drawing on his Masonic principle of fellowship and teamwork, he devised basketball, a game that required skill, strategy, and cooperation. Dr. Naismith's original game consisted of 13 simple rules and used a soccer ball and 2 peach baskets as goals. The immediate success of the game among students quickly led to its spread across the United States and eventually the world. Naismith's vision for a sport that encouraged physical fitness, camaraderie became a reality as basketball evolved into one of the most popular sports globally. So the Masonic roots of basketball. I'm just gonna keep punching and get straight to the motherfucking point on this joint, y'all. I'm gonna add this to a bigger video that we got that's gonna deal with the whole gematria and all the occultic symbols, symbology behind basketball and the participants of this of their rituals, their daily rituals while the game is being played, right? So the Masonic roots of basketball. As the excitement of Olympic basketball grips the nation, it is a great time to reflect on the origins of this beloved sport and its connection to Freemasonry. Many fans might not know that basketball was invented by a Freemason, Dr. James Naismith, past master of Lawrence Lodge, number 6 Grand Lodge of Kansas. His innovative spirit and dedication to youth and physical education have left a lasting legacy, not just in sports, but also with the Masonic community. So now that it's clear that basketball is a Freemasonic sport created by a Freemason for other fellow Freemasons to play, let's look at all the Masonic symbolism we see during the game, from commercials to athletes' tattoos, all the way to the show, the shoes, the designs, and the logos. So these symbols are there. They're hidden or they're in plain sight, but they're there. So you just either got to know the symbols, know how to read it, or just know how they communicate with each other within their occultic ties. So the NBA is strictly entertainment. It's just a circus show performed by professional clowns. So whether these clowns are coaches, players, or referees, these games are scripted by the numbers. Shout out to the Almanac. Shout out to Zach, the Almanac, right? So money is being bet throughout the entire national sports, and that's for all the leagues. You know what I mean? All the different leagues. There's different sports, right? Tennis, basketball, golf, all that shit. Take for instance, like the baseball field, also known as the diamond, right? Like we see the diamond, you know what I mean? Saturn reigns the diamonds and all that other bullshit. But take a better look at the diamond. The field, you know, another name for the baseball field is the diamond. So if you take a closer look, you'll see the Masonic square and compass, which is the shape of that diamond. So another quick example is like boxing. You know what I mean? You ever think to wonder why it's called a boxing ring when its shape is a square? That's Masonic for squaring your circle and circling your square. You know, the four corners, the right angles in the square, and each right angle of that corner square is 90 degrees. And if you add all 90 degrees up, you should get your 360 degrees, your full circle. Your full circle is the 360 degrees. The boxing ring, right? You got a box, but it's the ring. Circling your square and squaring your circle. That's the boxing ring. You'll also look at the referee, you know, the zebras, the black and white, the duality of masonry. They also wear the white Masonic gloves. The head referee wears a superior hat compared to the other referees who are wearing the black hat or the white hat. The Masonic connection in sports are part of the order's tradition. This gambling and rigging games issue going on is nothing new to the elite running the circus clowns, y'all. It's really a decoy to prove the numbers do not control the script and that the players do. And that's bullshit, because the numbers run the script. They all have expired time, and these clowns' numbers are up, y'all. Like the league stats, player stats, all these other stats that have numbers that relate and connect to these players can all be bet on, right? All these scripted numbers are perfect for their gambling and rigged operation. Look at all these gambling websites, all these casinos. It's a fucking joke, man. But they got real sloppy now that these college students can get paid from endorsement deals. They're making it real obvious, you know what I mean? Gambling and rigged sports isn't just in professional leagues. It's rigged in college and all the way to high school games, y'all. Come on. How many kids went to the NBA straight out of high school? Exactly my point, y'all. They are recruiting and initiating at a very young age. It's called the Brotherhood and taking an oath for a reason. And we got to get back to this basketball Freemasonry shit, right? And Dr. Shaquille O'Neal, who proudly admits to being a Freemason live on national television while putting his Masonic ring on display.
Well, I'm trying to concentrate. It's O'Neal's ring. Yeah, it is. It's very blatant. Here we get it. Close up on that ring. What is the profession? Well, I'm trying to concentrate, but Mr. O'Neal's ring. Yeah, it is. It's very blatant. Can we get it close up on that ring? What is going on there? That's a ring of my profession. You don't know nothing about that. Okay, can we get a close up on that area? You don't know nothing about that. What is the profession? Yeah, which profession are we talking about? Just look at it. Is it a legal profession? Of course it's legal. It's a ring of my profession. I'm trying to read it. Okay. It's too many diamonds. Yeah, that's too bright. That's too bright. Well, anyway. Oh, Mason, are you a Mason? Of course I am. Okay. You have a secret ceremony? Well, you probably put your pinky out when you drink the drink. Wow. Pinky out. You know, the secret ceremonies with the candles and the... Anyway, the Clippers. Championship ring, but that is impressive, Mr. O'Neal. I don't have a championship. Anyway, so the Clippers. Oh, yeah, that's four. Those he doesn't...
A legacy cemented. Dr. James Naismith lived to see basketball's inclusion in the 1936 Berlin Olympics. Solidifying his status at international sports, his contributions were recognized posthumously with inductions into several halls of fame, including the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, which fittingly bears his name. The Masonic presence in modern basketball. The influence of Freemasonry on basketball didn't end with Naismith. Today, one of the most prominent Masonic figures in the sport is Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Dr. Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq. A member of the Widow's Son Lodge, number 28, Dorchester, under the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Massachusetts. Shaq's career, marked by his dominance on the court and his larger-than-life personality, exemplifies the Masonic values of excellence, leadership, and community service. Remember, he also played his role as a sheriff, y'all. Shaquille O'Neal's involvement in Freemasonry highlights the enduring connection between the sport and the fraternity. His commitment to philanthropy and his efforts to inspire to uplift others reflect the core principles that Freemasons strive to embody. The invitation to learn more. Alright? I'm telling you, they're sending out their invitation, y'all, and they are initiating younger than you think. Younger than you think. An invitation to learn more as we celebrate the contributions of Dr. James Naismith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal to the world of basketball, we also recognize the broader impact of Freemasonry in our communities. If you were inspired by the stories of these remarkable men and are interested in learning more about Freemasonry, we invite you to visit our contact page. Whether you're drawn to our history or the values or the commitment to the community service, there's a place for you in our fairy fraternity. Join our Fairy Brotherhood Order by article by Brother Wes Leonard. All we ask of brothers is to be true to the words you spoke when you were on your knee. And that's a whole goddamn pause.
Nigga, you gay.
Alright, this was just a small introduction about James Naismith and his Freemasonic sport he created called basketball. So if someone's telling you numbers don't run the script and all the sports games are not rigged, they're definitely playing on the wrong fucking team, y'all. So that's the story on James Naismith, the Freemason who created basketball for you today, right? So what you're watching, playing sport was created by a Freemason from his Masonic principles. And that picture in the right there with him holding these baskets, you know, I mean, I don't have a date on this photo, but it did say he invented the sport in 1891. So if you look closely on that little chain that's hanging on his vest under his jacket, you see him holding the soccer ball and the peach basket. Look at that chain and you will see a square, the Masonic square. It's a tool that the Freemasons use in Masonry, right? So again, y'all, had to keep it short so I can add this to this other video that we got lined up for y'all with this whole gambling, the Gilbert Arenas and Chauncey Billups bullshit, all this other fuck shit, to drift you from the real truth about the script and how these numbers are running the fucking shit. Alright, you already know, man. Thanks for watching. Share, like, subscribe. You know the F is silent for those who fight opposite of what's violent. We out, y'all. Peace.